I'm sorry, what?
Like,
How do you read then?
No, I do read.
But you're asleep.
No, I'm not. I'm not sleep reading, right? No, I'm saying like it's not that I don't get it and I got to research every fucking word, but it's like when I'm reading, it's hard. It uses a lot of mental energy, so I actually. This is going bad,
this
man.
Is terrible.
Wait, hold on.
Going so bad.
What? It's like you telling the doctor now. The clinic.
What about audiobooks?
Yes.
Yeah, what about
audiobooks?
audiobooks?
I think audiobooks is cheating, and I want to actually read.
Get rid of the snobbery around audiobooks.
Fuck that shit. Audiobooks is the bomb, man.
The shit.
That's the lazy way of reading.
It's not.
It
it's
is.
reading. You're still doing something, cunt.
Yeah, I know, but I want to actually read properly because
But why you don't process that information any differently if you read it or someone tells it?
I just choose to because I'm fucking stubborn.
But if anything, you would probably process it better if you listen to it because you're falling asleep when you're reading.
Oh, hang on. Wait
I
a
don't
minute.
fall asleep all the time.
Wait
It's
a
like,
minute.
After a certain amount of pages, I actually start getting tired.
Wait a minute.
Do you wonder? Is that a thing?
No.
does
Like
your
I'm
mind-
actually like I'm process and I want to read like what I'm reading, but like processing everything because like I don't like to scan read. Like heaps of people scan read. They go, yeah, I read the book, man. You ask about the book, they know fuck all. It's where I want to understand everything that I'm reading. So that's probably why it makes me like
Bruno,
more tired than
this
you.
is like, when you're talking about me being fat,
Yeah.
you are approaching reading as if you're already a smart person.
No shit.
You need to approach it as if you're like, you go to a fat dude, don't go to the gym as if you're a fit person. You have to go as a fat person.
Okay, so how can I read as a skinny person?
Audiobooks.
Which is a shame because he's deaf.
Oh, yeah.
I can still hear you with these headphones, cunt, right? Go fuck yourself, cunt.
I said, how can I read as a skinny person?
No, because I'm using fat logic, you cunts. Fuck are you?
No, dude.
I don't know, man.
Dude, I
don't
fucking
know.
love audiobooks. I used to go through like 10 books a week when I was doing a driving job.
Yeah.
If you're driving or you're doing anything where you just have to, they're brilliant.
Dude.
Audiobooks, man.
I delivery drove at Pizza Hut for years, and that's all I fucking did was listen to audiobooks.
100%, dude.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Man, I'm slipping, man.
And then you're like, man, why is my general knowledge shit?
Can't. I got even more extensive. I used to record my fucking uni books and shit on audio, and then I'd listen to it in the car so I could memorize shit.
Okay, but what you need to do is you pick a book and he will read it in Gerard's voice. That's your audiobook.
That'll be the best comedy ever.
It was the worst of times.
Bro, imagine reading
To
about
be or not to be, that is the question, isn't it?
Bro, imagine I'm reading a Genghis Khan book at the moment. Imagine if Gerard Voice was telling me about all the shit that Genghis was doing.
That would be amazing.
That'll be fucking.
A lot of the Mongols raped the Chinese.
They took over the provinces and then they killed the envoy, so went back for
Yada,
revenge.
yada, yada.
He says that. That means next chapter.
In the audiobook as well, every 8 to 10 seconds would have to be a sharp exhale of a cigarette as well. and we can just picture what he's doing with his hand while he carelessly fucking burns someone.
Dude, we need to get that guy famous quick, man.
Bro,
I love him.
We need to get him on the pod, man.
We
No, that was the other pod. This is the explicit pod.
One time we tried to get Gerard on because we had a radio show previous. We got him on with
Was that the DRN one?
Yes, yeah. We got him on with Don Price, and Don Price hates it when anyone else besides old black men say the N-word.
Gerard didn't say it, by the way.
Oh my
But
god!
we were trying to get Gerard to say the N-word.
God. He couldn't. I don't think he could.
Nah, he couldn't do it.
But he looked so nervous, man. He was so nervous.
He was terrified.
Why would you be nervous? Just know that you're not going to say it.
No, because we were talking about black issues, all that type of stuff. And as soon as that came up, you just see his body language sort of go into a ball, and you just see that he doesn't fit in. He doesn't know what to say.
He made a chrysalis around him. Around himself.
I don't really know. It's not really my jurisdiction.
I'm a log. Yeah, I don't really.
Yeah, what's his?
He's Italian.
Oh,
That's,
right.
I think I've told you that's that word. In where I'm from is you can't say that.
As the N-word.
Really? Yeah.
Well, technically I can because I'm Wog, so.
Yeah, you can all say it as much as you want. It's just in England, it's a horrible.
Is it really?
Fucking word.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can't say it.
I never say it. It's like the C word as well.
Fuck, you look nervous too, man.
No, the other one, the one that you guys had a cheese about and you got rid
Cracker.
of. No,
Oh,
Chinaman.
You know Chinaman
Kraut.
cheddar?
Are you serious?
No, I don't know the C word.
The cheese. It's-
COON.
Oh, coon.
There you go. You can say.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's
I was gonna say
what. That's a rough one.
Oh,
in
is it really?
England, that's like that, and the N word are like, fuck no.
Oh.
I thought
Have you
we
guys
like-
had the latest update of coon cheese?
They've changed it.
But I mean, they haven't
That's
changed
so
the fucking
racist,
recipe, right?
Oh,
That's all I give a fuck about. Don't change the recipe, cunt.
You know what? You might have a point there because let's say we had a beer called nigger beer.
I would drink it, by the way.
If you change the word, you'd have to take something out of that.
Yeah, no, good point.
You know how shit is made with love? Well, that was made with racism.
Bro, imagine if the cheese tasted better. Now that they changed the name, it's like, man, this cheese is the shit.
All right, listen, I don't eat or like cheese unless it's just fucking chucked on pizza or a burger or whatever. How's the cheese going to taste different? Isn't it just
It's just the name, isn't it?
isn't it just messed up
No,
cow piss or whatever?
they add like every company adds shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
They always
Yeah.
add like a little bit or something.
Oh, so
Some
they,
new food acid that tastes a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so like
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, them changing the name, they had to change something to make it the
Maybe.
company.
I hope not.
But wasn't it a
Did you
family
like it?
thing? Wasn't it their
Yeah.
family name?
Dude, can't. It's so good on fucking grilled cheese.
Dude,
Like
can't.
grilled it's so fucking good on toast. Like
Right,
grilled
cool.
cheese.
It's
Bro,
so,
it's really good, man.
it's so
I love
funny to talk about the C word that you can't say while everyone else has said cunt like 8 times.
Can't coon cheese is the shit, man.
Can't.
Bro, when you but I hate the ones that come in the slices. I like to cut my own slice.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
The slices
I like
are
the
the
slices
shit.
are the
I like
best.
the
Nah,
shit.
man, fuck
Yeah,
that.
hold on,
I
sorry,
like to
this is two fat dudes talking here.
Bro, I'm fatter in the mind. You are. I'm cutting my cheese fucking thicker than that shit.
I love it when they cut the slices for you already.
That's how fucking lazy we are.
If you want to get fat, make it easy for us. Valuable calories with the cutting. I like it when it's already cut.
Who the fuck is that?
That's me
Oh,
inside.
because I'm starting to get offended when you talking about me. I was like, the fuck up. I don't even sound like that cunt. I don't give a fuck anyway. I'm not getting geeks.
Have you ever said any?
Oh, really? I don't.
Sorry, go on.
Have you ever
Xavier.
said anything that's fucked up on Twitter that you've had to kind of delete the tweet on?
Oh, can't.
Coon. You are the most vanilla motherfucker.
I was thinking that.
You are literally the most vanilla motherfucker on Twitter. You know,
That's
Twitter
true,
is
that's
full
true.
of fucking precious, superior, moral, sanctimonious
True.
cunts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all trying to cancel each other like
Yes.
fucking little jerk-off babies.
What cunts?
Woke cunts. And they're all
Yeah.
coked up and shit.
Eating
They're all
coon
fucking,
cheese and
yeah,
shit.
fucking, how dare ye? And they're just trying to find a way to get
Especially
famous. Was that
during,
you,
during the Trump days.
Rod? May as well be. But you are like one of the most like vanilla. Like
That
you
is a
really,
good
really
point.
you're so focused on just writing jokes, cunt.
I just wanted to like appeal to everyone. I guess that's probably not a good thing necessarily.
Yeah,
Like,
pick a
just
fucking
bend-
audience, cunt.
Yeah, exactly. Just bend over for everyone. But I also don't want to like, you know, I like politically. I don't give a shit about politics. I don't think
Same.
people shouldn't go to Twitter to like find out what to think about this
Yeah.
person or that person.
Or certain problems or whatever.
Yeah,
So you
I only
want-
ever went on to like I would just follow comedians. Actually, not even comedians because comedians on Twitter are always promoting shit. So I'd
Yeah,
follow
true.
other people who are just funny, writing jokes, and I'll be like, I just want to read this. That's all you want, really, just
Right.
to
But-
read shit for free.
You're I guess essentially a high profile character on Twitter. When a black person dies, do you post a black screen or do they accuse you of being an ally? Of
Oh,
fucking-
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
those cunts.
Yeah.
Radio silence. I don't.
Good, right? But you don't post
But
a joke.
anybody. But no.
immediately
I don't
after.
joke about the person. I don't think I've written anything about anyone anywhere dying other than because it was the only thing that actually did kind of hit me was when Kobe Bryant died. The number 8 in David 8 Hughes was for him when he was at Lakers. 'cause
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
First, like, I don't know, from the age of about 8 until about 21 or so, all I did was play basketball. I idolized him. He's the only
Right.
person I've ever really kind of like been that way with.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that meant something.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be weird if you
I
don't say
feel
something.
ya,
But
yeah.
everyone else, like, even if I really admire them, respect them, whatever, I don't feel the need to talk about them or pretend that they were like, you know, like
Like
oh, my
influence.
biggest-" yeah.
Yeah. I hate
just-
that shit, man. Because like when, like, obviously people die every day.
Yeah.
But one thing that makes me cringe, man, is where you see cunts. Like, let's say you're in the comedy industry and like a famous comic dies. I'll only post someone that was actually I admired,
Yeah,
Right.
or
yeah,
I
someone
actually
that spoke
watched
to
their
you.
shit or anything
Oh
like that.
my god, yes.
It's like when
I mean-
Charlie Murphy died, right? Is where I love this shit in Chappelle's show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've And I've watched a lot of shit he's been in, so I'm like, fuck. I decided to do a post because I actually fucked with his shit.
Yeah,
but there's
yeah.
so many other famous comics that have died, even like some that have died recently.
That Bob Saget one was brutal because you could just tell who knew his work and who didn't.
Yeah, and I don't. I know that
And I
he's like
didn't
a
either.
huge name,
Right.
but I didn't watch that Full House shit. I haven't seen any of this.
Same.
Didn't
I'm
watch
the
any
same.
of his stand-up. I
I
saw
loved his
one
stand-up.
roast.
Your stand-up was
And
the
I was like,
shit.
oh, yeah.
Okay, cool, whatever. Yeah. But he
So I
wasn't
wasn't
an
going to be
influence.
like, oh my God, he's gone. I can't
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just because he's in the industry doesn't mean you're going to go, oh man, fuck,
Same
man.
with meeting people. When people meet someone who's like famous and then they're like, I'm their biggest fan. I've loved them from day one. Like,
Oh, my
mate,
God.
you've just met
Yeah,
them.
that's
Oh,
cringe.
no, yeah.
and
That's
they
cringe,
happen to be
eh?
famous.
And they're buying hats and
Yeah,
shit. It's
it's
like,
cringe as
fucking,
fuck.
you fucking,
Wait, buying hats?
yeah.
Huh?
That was very specific. wasn't it?
What do you mean by
Because I said, like, remember when the NWA came out?
Yeah.
Like the movie?
Yes.
Is like there was this meme where it said, like, white girls, like, when they see NWA, like, shit that they do, and they had, like, a cute NWA hats, like, and all that type of shit. All of a sudden, they want to act like they're big NWA fans
Oh.
when they can't even say what it stands for.
Yeah.
And they don't even it was dumb, right? Shit happened.
It's an oddly specific thing in your brain.
It was so specific. I was like, he's talking about somebody like we know. Or,
Yeah.
It's just me bombing, man. Like, it's just,
Well, it is
happens.
41 degrees, so
You know what? Yeah, no shit. Yeah,
people only laugh when it's cold.
fuck, it's getting hot in here.
Dude, so if let's say there was someone who wanted to get into the Twitter game and have similar success to you, like how would you?
That's
if
a
you
good
could
one,
give him
success.
If you could give him any advice, like what was it?
Twitter's not the place now. Twitter's dead.
So do you reckon, though, if you are a famous person, would you feel like you would have to be obligated to have an account so that you could respond on shit using Twitter? Or can you just sort of, you don't need it at all, you can just disappear in it? It doesn't matter.
Maybe the level of
Disappear
fame.
into Twitter.
I mean, as in, like, yeah, like, if, say, you're a famous person,
Yeah.
you don't have a Twitter, you go and set up a fucking Twitter now.
Yeah.
Like, do you need to, even in the first place? Or you can go, nah, fuck you cunts, I'm not going to do it.
I mean, look, Twitter's of all the platforms, Twitter's the one that's dying the fastest. I think if you
Oh shit.
Instagram and TikTok are like the two
Poppin'.
top ones. Yeah.
And they don't
Yeah.
seem to be
Yeah.
very political either.
Well,
No.
it's because
Yeah, no shit,
it's
eh?
because TikTok especially is better at showing you what you want to see.
Right.
It
Man,
learns
that
who you are
algorithm is
really quickly.
powerful, man.
So if some cunt is
Scary.
sending you annoying video, like Taylor will send videos of some fucking stupid cat shit or whatever, I'm like, great, this is fucking my algorithm, because it really knows what you want to see.
Right.
So it will show you the shit that you want to see, which makes it easier to create as well. It's why people blow up and go viral and get like
Very
you know,
fast, eh?
Yeah, because
True.
if you are only interacting with, say you guys have one for your podcast, right? And you
We
only
do eneptpodcast on TikTok.
Actually, yeah, I follow it. If you you interact only with other people doing the same thing, creating the same type of content,
Yep.
and I don't mean like every time you see tits as well, you like those or you even watch it. You
Yeah.
just
I do
focus.
that though.
But if you just focus on this stuff,
Yeah.
so creating and interacting with, and you interact with your community, TikTok learns that this particular content belongs in front of people who are really engaging with, you know, Rogan and all that sort of stuff. Other podcasts like the bigger ones.
Yes,
So
yes,
you'll
yes.
start to
So
get
it's
put
actually
in front of those
better
people.
distribution for you anyway.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
So if
Sick.
if you're on TikTok, don't go on there as a fan, as in like fan of TikTok videos. You sort of go on there, as you said before, as a creator.
If you wanna be successful in the like as a creator, then yeah,
Yeah, I feel
then
you.
do it with the mindset of that, like wanting to be put in a certain bracket and then have all your stuff
Right.
put on the For You page, but
Yeah.
the For You page for people mostly who are going to see.
Yeah.
It's interesting because
fuck, man.
when I use it, all I get are like fucking crypto videos and Chinese manufacturing videos.
It's because
Like,
that's all you watch.
that's all I watch.
yeah,
That's all
yeah.
I'm interested
Yeah,
in.
dude.
Exactly. Instagram are quite good at it too, but then I don't know what the fuck's going on with Instagram lately, because it seems to like that homepage, the
Yeah, it's shit. It's
yeah,
like
it is. It's
God.
terrible. I'm like, wait, you used to know me. You don't know me now because now you're showing me all this other shit.
Yeah. What's
That's hilarious.
What's
We're
those,
not, we're not
gay
tight
porn?
anymore.
yeah.
Why is all dudes with their shirts off on my Instagram page?
Yeah.
Do you, so, I mean, do you get a
the fuck,
lot
man?
of DMs and shit?
Let's just let that one go.
Now it's mostly on
both
Instagram.
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's
Right.
like? How did you grow from? Because you started on Twitter.
Yeah.
How did you sort of cascade down to Instagram?
Yes.
So my
people-
question's about like, if you're famous in one medium, how do you actually build onto another medium?
I mean, my
Xavier wants tips, so give him some tips.
yeah. It was 100 I mean, for me, it was the fact that I had done all this stuff on Twitter for years, and people were using it and repurposing it on Instagram for themselves. Like meme pages were using it.
Yeah. A lot of your
And-
shit
He's gangster shit,
Yeah.
is
man.
being stolen.
Well, it was being used, and they still had my name on it, but they would. There was nowhere for them to credit me. So if I opened an Instagram account, and then it went from like 0 to about 5,000 ish pretty quickly in like I don't know, a week, probably less.
Fuck.
Wow.
And then after about a month, it went up to about 30,000 or so.
Nice.
And it was mainly because like 3 of the really big accounts just kept posting my stuff and tagging me.
No
shit. And if you're consistent as well, like you guys could write fucking fire tweets and I could post them on mine today.
Yep.
But let's say that you post once a week, you post once a month, but you post every day. They're going to follow you.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
They're not going to really care about you two because they're like, well, I'm not going to see
It's a numbers
often
game.
anyway. It's a numbers game. You've got to be consistent.
Is it because they saw me 10 times and then they go, oh, yeah, this is consistent?
I mean, it will be, there'll be that as well, but it will also be like, if you find anybody that you're interested in and then you see that they're really active, you're like, well, like, I'll follow you here. But if I see you haven't posted anything since like fucking September last year, I'm probably going to think you don't even use this anymore.
Right.
Yeah, this tree produces much fruit.
Exactly.
Do you think it's worth it to make even though Twitter is sort of going downhill, do you think it's worth it to make an account for like the podcast, like let's say, and then repost that on Instagram? Or do you reckon that's a shitty idea?
Just for a podcast, because of the medium that you're using, it's not going to be written. I wouldn't bother. Just personally, I wouldn't bother. If it was me, I would not bother. I would focus on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, but not in that order.
We're just going to steal your tweets and...
Fuck yeah, do it.
Put the net photo on there.
The other thing I'm also curious is, like, how do you manage your time? Like, literally, a fuckload of
that's a big one.
Shit you got to do with social media and all this nonsense because it's constant, as you say.
Yeah.
If you could break down, because you're doing your own tweets, you're writing packets for different companies and different entities, and then you also have family shit
and stand up
and you lift weights.
You look tired just asking that question as well.
Because I'm thinking, wait, how
his
do I do it?
hairs are graying in real time.
He's aging as well. You know?
I'm waiting for him to give like an obscure thing, like don't eat any cheese. That's why.
Serve that coon cheese.
Do you know what I did one time? I can't remember if I've told you this, but so there's a panel show that I write on when that's in season. And sometimes I'll write for like a couple of different people on the same show, but not on the same episode.
Right.
Okay.
But I got it messed up once and I was doing 2 people on the same episode. So it's basically like writing 200 jokes for one dude and then 200 jokes for another dude, but doing it for the same material. That's pretty fucking exhausting.
That's hardcore, dude.
So I had to do that. We were working on a script for a sitcom at the time as well. I had to do that. I had like stand-up gigs going on. I had the regular joke packet stuff. So I used my wife's dexamphetamines.
Oh shit!
She has ADHD, so she has like Dexies.
Oh shit!
And I don't know shit about fuck. And I took like 4 of those things a day.
Holy shit!
And I was the most productive I've ever been. I would go to the gym in the morning at like 7 o'clock. I'd train for a couple of hours, do a bit of cardio, get home, work all day, and it was good work as well because you're not like it's not like you're high. So it's not like
just
writing when you're
work.
it's not like writing when you're hammered or you're on something or whatever. So I was doing this and it was fucking amazing. And then because I am a moron, when I stopped using them about like 5 or 6 days later, the come down was just
incredible,
horrendous. I was like, how the fuck do people do this?
Oh shit!
That's why people don't get off them.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like I know like writers and actors and stuff that take them all the time, and I was like, what the fuck? What do you do when you stop using them? And like, we don't. I was like, all right.
Jesus.
Crackhead mentality.
So basically, do drugs is what you
do. Do drugs,
yeah.
Nah. Well, now it's not as bad, and I think is the goal for me is to always be able to earn as much as I can by doing as little as possible.
Okay.
So sometimes a project will come up, and even if it's kind of exciting, if the money's like
decent,
well, even if it's decent, but like if it's, I always just look at it like, how long does it take me to earn that money doing something else? Which I know is maybe not the best mentality to have. Like you should do things that you're passionate about. But when there's so much going on, and as you said, I do have a family.
Yeah.
When there's so much going on, then I kind of have to pick and choose sometimes. Yeah. So it's nice to be able to say no to stuff, even though like perhaps I would like doing.
But this is a great problem to have.
Yeah, no
worries, man. 100%.
But it's also like stand-up's changed that a lot because stand-up is a fucking tiny little fraction of my income. Even over Fringe, like I'm kind of raking it in a little bit, or I will be when you fucking invoice these cunts.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, I don't really get that much from doing gigs.
Yeah,
Like,
But this is the thing that I prefer doing more than anything,
Okay.
and it's the thing that probably takes the most energy out of me as well. Like that adrenaline rush and then dump is big enough, but when you do it like 4 or 5 times in a night, I don't know about the rest of you,
you get
but it
frazzled,
fucking
dude.
smashes me.
Yeah,
I feel like I've been
frazzled.
beaten up.
Yeah,
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Fucking how do you balance like your family life like with all this going
And
on?
never see him fuck them.
Yeah, that's the Davies I know, bro.
No, so much of what I do is remote and work from home, so like I'm
So you're around
I'm
them all
home
the
a bit,
time.
yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And
That's beautiful.
the more I do as well, like my wife's gone down to like 3 days a week at work, so she's at home a fair bit. Obviously I work from home, so I have my office at home.
Yep.
And then like right now my son's off, he's on school holidays, like summer
dope,
holidays,
man.
so I see them all the time. It's too much.
Oh, right. Okay. So you're trying to work more to avoid them all, you know what I mean? Or just
Nah.
not see him as much.
Yeah. Nah.
Just go to gigs, bro. Trust me.
Yeah,
you'll
I'm
be right.
trying.
Yeah. Go to gigs and don't see
That's
your
fair
kids.
enough, man. Well, it's great
the
that
Wolfie advice.
I'm headlining, dude. Go see your kids, Kane. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying, bro. Be a real dad, not see him. Nah,
Fuck, man. Anyway, dude, I think we better close it up over here. This was a fun one, man.
Bro, that's fucked, man. Like, you closed it on me bombing. You're a cunt, eh?
Fine,
Bomb
okay,
throughout the
fine.
whole
Go. Hit us with a line then.
Nah, man, because now it's too much pressure. I'm going to bomb even more. I would leave it at that. That was good. Oh, shit.
That bombed. That bombed harder.
I'm hungry, cunt. It is hot, all right? Chris, stop looking at me, cunt.
Before we do finish it up though, do you want to tell people where they can get the Gerard audio book from whichever book it is you want?
They should call in and select it, and I'll read it all to you.
War and Peace.
War and peace.
Bro,
You'll
that would
never
be the
speak
best.
again.
Cunt, that'll be the best comedy fucking anything. I'm bombing again.
Another bomb, dude. Dave Hughes, where can the people find you, man?
Cunts.
David 8 Hughes on a little Google search will show you where I am on
Twitter, IG, all that
all
shit.
that stuff. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Xavier Susai.
Xavier Susai.
On everything, on all shit.
At Bruno Entertainment 19, play a pimp. I won't bomb next time, but see you later, fucking swag all day.
I think that's it.